Hello, thank you for watching this YouTube video today. This is Namtro with Namtro Gaming, and today we will be going over the ability Barrage. Barrage is an ability when you use it, it launches 3 additional projectiles that go kind of in a good arc in front of you. It's not always perfect, and sometimes they get spread out a little bit. This can also be increased with having extra projectiles. Extra projectiles would allow you to fire extra arrows, which would also allow you to do extra damage. As you see, we fire even more arrows. If you hover it over, it says we fire 6 instead of just 3. Its base number is 3, and that does not increase with levels. The only thing that increases with levels is the physical damage. It also gets, I believe, some physical damage with quality, which is okay. Otherwise, it pretty much looks like this, and with attack speed would allow you to do this faster. I'd say this ability is better for single target damage than it is for AoE, just because, you want to get up in their faces and just do this. You could do faster attacks. Faster attacks would allow you to go a lot faster with this ability, and there's other things you could do too. You could always do physical projectile damage if it's a physical ability, weapon elemental if it's elemental damage. Fork also works on it. Anything that gets hit would also produce 2 arrows behind it. Chain obviously would work too. Every arrow that you launch would bounce between targets, increasing, if you wanted to use it as AoE damage, I'd say chain would probably be the best way to do that. After that, one thing that is kind of popular is using power charge and critical hit with it. Power charge and critical hit is usually used on both Barrage and on Split Arrow. The reason why it's used on both of them is Barrage attacks really fast with multiple arrows right in front of you, so it's easy to get power charges, whereas Split Arrow is kind of a fan that kind of does the same thing, and then usually it's like chain and stuff like that. Barrage has the tags of attack and bow. Interesting enough, it can actually also be used as a wand, with a wand ability, as a wand ability rather, which I can actually go and grab a wand. I should have just had this with me, but we'll just go grab one real quick just to show you what I mean. So if you wanted to, you can make it usable as a wand, and does the same thing. The nice thing of way of doing it like this is wands usually have higher attack speed, as you can see, and not only that, like the base crit for a wand is usually higher. So like I have 8% chance to crit with this one, right? If you look at this bow, it has 8%, but it has 2 things that are increasing its crit strike chance. That means with this wand it'd be easy to get above to like a 10% chance to crit. So that means like builds that use power charges or builds that use like cast on crit, a wand would actually be a very good choice for a cast on crit build with and doing pretty significant damage with it. So it's an interesting cast on crit build that actually does not get explored that often, and you'd be able to use Barrage for that that aspect. Just giving you ideas, mainly because wands are kind of a thing for it. Otherwise, there's a couple other things you could do, but as always, it just comes to what you're trying to do with the ability, and of course, additional accuracy. Life on hit's really good on it because you're doing more than one arrow at a time. Pierce, if you want to do the positioning thing again. Physical projectile damage if it's physical. Faster projectile if you need that for some reason. Faster projectile is usually only used with a couple skills. And of course, always keep in mind what you're doing too. So crit, crit, decent flat with accuracy. This is a good piercing ring. So hopefully this helped you with Barrage, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching this video.